All right, so today we're diving deep into the world of Harry Potter fan theories.
Oh, exciting.
Right. Specifically, and this is a fascinating one, those revolving around Pandora Lovegood, Luna Lovegood's mom.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a whole bunch of like fan-created content,
Yeah.
just overflowing with all these headcanons about Pandora.
Okay, yeah.
And some of these are really wild, like they really make you think.
Okay.
And it sort of begs the question, why are we so drawn to these fan theories, right? Like, what is it about them?
Well, it's like you think about it, fans take these little details, right? Even for like these minor characters like Pandora Lovegood. And
Yeah.
they build these whole elaborate backstories, motivations, connections. Like it's incredible.
They really flesh them out.
They really do.
Yeah.
And it just shows this deep desire to like understand these characters and the world they live in even better than what's presented to us.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're like collaborating with J.K. Rowling
Right.
to kind of create this even richer tapestry of the story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just dive right in. Let's talk about Pandora's backstory.
All right.
Like, one of the most popular theories out there is that she was actually disowned by a pure-blood family.
Oh.
Maybe even like, the Lestranges or the Malfoys, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, that's juicy.
Right.
That's a really interesting idea.
Yeah.
And I think it really resonates with fans because, well, think about it. It kind of flips the script on the whole typical pureblood narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because usually you think of purebloods as being very like rigid and traditional and all about blood purity and all that.
Yeah.
But if this theory is true, then her journey from that world to embracing her own kind of eccentricity becomes even more compelling,
It's like a rebellion almost.
Exactly. It's like, it's like she's saying, no, I'm not going to conform to your expectations. I'm going to be my own person.
Yeah, and it makes you think about Luna, too.
Right.
Like Luna's upbringing, if Pandora really was this, like, pure-blood outcast, it adds a whole other layer, I think, to Luna's own acceptance of being different,
Actually. Because it shows that, like, nonconformity runs in the family.
Right, exactly.
That it's something that's, like, been passed down.
Yeah, it's in her blood, in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of connections, there's this other theory, and this one is fascinating, about a deep friendship between Pandora and Regulus Black.
Oh, wow.
Right, like Sirius Black's brother.
Yeah.
Some fans even go as far as to imagine, like, this awkward first kiss between them that then, like, leads to this really strong platonic bond.
I love that.
Right.
It's so cute.
Do you think that sort of mirroring of James and Sirius's relationship, do you think that adds to the appeal?
Oh, absolutely. It's like that classic trope of opposites attract, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's just in friendship. And, there's also that theory that, Regulus and Barty Crouch Jr., they kind of adopt Pandora into their little Slytherin group.
Oh, I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is just, like, I don't know, that's so heartwarming to me. The idea of these three from different houses connecting on such a deeper level.
Yeah.
It challenges the whole, often rigid house rivalries that we see in the book.
Exactly. Yeah. It's very inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a whole other aspect, too, about Pandora defying expectations.
Mm-hmm.
She's often portrayed as sort of like airheaded and whimsical.
Right.
But there's this theory that she was actually brilliant, particularly in Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts.
I love that.
Right.
That she was, like, secretly a genius.
Yeah. And fans even say that, like, she would let Barty Crouch Jr. cheat off of her.
Oh.
Right? Like, what do you think about that? Does that challenge our perceptions of her?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it just goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover, right? We might initially perceive someone based on, their outward appearance or how they act, but there's often so much more to them than meets the eye.
Yeah.
And, Pandora, she might have been underestimated her whole life.
Right, totally.
And she just kind of embraced that.
Yeah.
But secretly, she was, a brilliant witch.
Yeah, she had these hidden depths.
Right.
Okay, so this leads us to one of the most, I think, captivating theories about Pandora.
Okay.
And that is the theory that she was a seer.
Whoa.
Right. And that she had a premonition about Regulus's fate, specifically his attempt to destroy a Horcrux.
Oh, wow.
So what kind of emotional weight do you think that knowledge would have on someone, right? To know that your friend is going to to go through something so dangerous.
Oh, it would be devastating.
Right.
It would be absolutely heartbreaking to know that and not be able to do anything to stop it, you know?
Yeah.
And, it's also interesting because there's that theory that Pandora actually found the locket, the Horcrux locket.
Oh, right. Right.
And Regulus's note after his death, which kind of connects her directly to the fight against Voldemort, even though, she wasn't like actively fighting.
Right, right.
It's a very subtle but powerful way of contributing.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And, then there are even theories that connect Regulus directly to Luna.
Oh.
Like, some fans believe that he was actually her godfather.
Wow.
And that she was named after him.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love that.
It is a lovely thought.
It is.
And then it kind of makes you think, like, how would those connections, if they were true, how would they have shaped Luna's worldview, her resilience?
Exactly. Like, imagine growing up knowing that the person you were named after, like, gave their life fighting against darkness.
Yeah.
It would give you a very specific perspective on the world.
Yeah, for sure.
And a sense of purpose, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some people even think that that Barty Crouch Jr. was actually Luna's godfather.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a twist.
Right.
It's a wild theory. Yeah, and it's fascinating how fans take these little bits and pieces and they weave this whole other layer of relationships and meaning into the story.
It is. It's almost like a collaborative storytelling process.
Yeah.
Where the fans are kind of adding their own interpretations and filling in the gaps.
Yeah, it's like a collective imagination.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so one last theory about Pandora before we wrap things up.
Okay.
There's this theory that after Regulus's death, she dedicated her life to researching Horcruxes.
Oh, wow.
Right? And that's ultimately what led to her accidental death.
Oh, that's so sad.
Right.
But also kind of fitting in a way.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like, she was so dedicated to understanding this dark magic, to trying to find a way to defeat it.
And it kind of creates this sense of continuity, right? It gives her life, even though it ended tragically, it gives it this purpose.
Yeah, it's like the fans are almost honoring her character with these theories,
Exactly.
They're giving her this legacy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty clear that the Harry Potter universe is very much alive in the hearts and minds of its fans.
Absolutely.
They're not just reading the books or watching the movies. They're actively engaging with this world.
Yeah.
They're adding their own interpretations. They're filling in the gaps. And it's really incredible to see, I think, how this story continues to evolve and grow.
It is. It's a testament to the power of storytelling,
Yeah, for sure.
That it can inspire this level of creativity and imagination in people.
Yeah. So what are some of your favorite Harry Potter fan theories?
Oh, I have so many.
Right. We would love to hear from you. Let us know.
Yeah, share them with us.
What are your thoughts on all of this? It's been a fascinating deep dive.
It really has.
Into the world of Pandora Lovegood and all these fan theories surrounding her.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so fun to kind of explore these possibilities and see how much people care about these characters.
Yeah, absolutely. So until next time.
See you then.
For another deep dive.
Bye.
Bye.